Hey guys, so today we got finally another FNAF figure. I've been waiting to do another review for a while, but yeah, here we got Shamrock Freddy, who is the successor to the arcade Mayhem wave, where we do have live wire Freddy, who I should be getting sometime soon. I'm not sure when, but it might not be so soon, but we'll see. But anyway, for now we got Shamrock Freddy, and yeah, honestly, let's talk about the box first. This is amazing. This is on par with Frostbear's box. Let me get that, actually. Never mind, he's behind a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to go through all that effort to get him. But yeah, this is very similar to the Frostbear box, but he does have the freaking like green logo with the pot and the rainbow, which looks pretty cool. It's so St. Patrick's Day themed. He's got all the clovers in the background, which looks amazing. I love that. It says FNAF Special Delivery at the top, as it should. And on the back, you can see it says Special Delivery, Shamrock Freddy, and yeah. This is the first skin in the entire game, so I think he definitely deserved to get the figure treatment. And I think I don't know, I'm not going to talk about the figure yet, but yeah, this box is epic. So yeah, I guess let's get him open, because, I mean, why else would I make a review? Alright, let's get him. Maybe I shouldn't open things so rough. I decided to keep opening him so rough because, I have 2 more of him coming in the mail, so I'm not gonna concern too much about this box. Alright, let's get the elephant out of the room. It looks like he ate. It looks like it looks like he pooped all over his face. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, there's no other way to really put it. It looks like there's poop all over him. And I know what Funko was going for. They were going for like a rust effect, and you can see exactly what they were trying to do on the box. But they appear to have failed miserably. This spot right here is the big problem. Like, if that big splotch of brown wasn't there, then you didn't have, like, the freaking mustache splotch, then it would look fine. But they just had to put a giant gob of it right there, and it looks terrible. Like, genuinely terrible. Besides that, though, his eyes are painted pretty nicely. I don't mind that. Upper teeth, but, you know, that's just kind of expected. His top hat looks pretty good, actually. It's a custom sculpt, so that's cool. Ears look fine. His body looks good. I like the body, actually. I like how they did the gashes in his torso and stuff. That looks nice. He's got his chain, which isn't gold, but then his microphone is gold, so I don't really know what's up with that, but, like, he's got the little stains all over him. He looks pretty good. Like, he does resemble Shrek, which, is a good thing, if you didn't know. And I am a fan of the figure. It's just, I wish they toned down the stains, because the stains really do take away from it, especially in the face. Actually, no, only in the face. Because the body looks fine, but the face, it's just like, look what you did to him. How could you do this? It's just like, what happened? I just don't really get it. But, this figure's decent. His joints are, about on par with the rest of the wave. Not the sturdiest they've been, but also not terrible. I like all the little scratches they added around him, though. That is a very, very nice touch. All the little slashes on his torso and his head and stuff. It all just looks really good, and it comes together pretty nicely. One thing I noticed about him that wasn't on past Freddy's is one of his hands, this is the one that's meant to hold the microphone, it's more open than this hand, so that's actually pretty cool. It does make the figure look a lot more natural, so both of his hands just aren't, like, completely open. The hands themselves are pretty basic, like, just the same as any other Freddy hand, but, like, they did go through the effort to make one of the hands more open than the other, which I do appreciate. He doesn't hold his microphone quite straight because, like, the FNAF 1 Freddy mold, they still haven't fixed the fact that he doesn't hold his microphone right, but, he does hold it more straight than the original Freddy did, so I guess that's a plus, but still, could have done something about that, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So here's every unique incarnation of Freddy, minus Golden Freddy and Blacklight Freddy, since those are just kind of the same mold, and I don't want to clutter up the scene too much. So, yeah, so let's just compare him to, at all of them individually. Let's compare him to 2016 Freddy. You can see what I meant about the microphone. The original Freddy holds his microphone, that's just not how you hold a microphone. He doesn't quite hold it right, but he does hold it better. You can definitely see it here. So, that's good. The face, something looks like it got warped with the mold. I don't know what it is, but, like, I think it's the lack of black around his eyes that makes him look kind of small. Also, his head is a little more square-shaped, weirdly. I don't know if you guys can notice it, but it does. I do notice it myself, and it does kind of bother me. But it is very similar mold, though. The arm molds are practically identical, minus the shoulders, which were updated for the Frostbear figure. But, yeah, you can see over here, you got all... The legs are also basically identical. The torso is obviously not identical because of the new molding, but, yeah, he's clearly a repurposed mold, but it makes sense. Now let's compare him to Frostbear, who they actually made a brand new mold for. Like, this has, like, major differences to the normal Freddy mold. So, I'm not sure why they put that effort into Frostbear, but I do appreciate it. The Frostbear figure looks freaking amazing. You can see he doesn't have upper teeth, but it's weird, because they did the upper teeth, they didn't do the upper teeth for, Frostbear, but then they immediately went back to it when they made Chocolate Freddy, so I don't know why they even, like, it's just confusing. But you can see the molds on the legs and arms on these two are exactly the same. These are the same molds for the arms and legs on these guys, because it is just the updated version of the FNAF 1 Freddy molding. The shoulders are the same, and you can see on this guy, his shoulders are slightly different than these guys. It's more like jagged, less rounded. And the reason for this is these guys can lift their arms up all the way, and the original Freddy could not. So that's basically why they changed the shoulder mold. But yeah, besides that, these two are, again, pretty similar. They do have both unique hat molds. I do think Shamrock Freddy's hat does look better than Frostbear's hat. I'll give him that. Yeah, just good. I don't know. Frostbear doesn't quite hold his icicle right. He holds it lopsided. So I guess this guy's a slight improvement. He does hold his microphone a lot straighter than Frostbear holds his icicle, which is a good thing. And I got him next to Chocolate Freddy, which is a character Funko made up. You can see, I think he actually does have the most similarities with Chocolate Freddy out of all of them, because Chocolate Freddy is obviously the most recent version of the Freddy mold. But I think the paint around the eyes is mainly the reason why I think he looks a lot more similar to Chocolate Freddy than any of the other ones. I think the head shape is also a bit closer, but at the same time, this guy's still got like a square head, which still does bother me. Like, okay, I don't think it's a square head. I think this part of his head, this part goes down too far, and it makes his head shape look weird. Because in this guy, you can see that it's like there's like a clear divide between the head and the jaw. This one, they're just kind of melted together and it looks gross. So, yeah, I don't know. None of the Freddy figures are bad, I'd say. The worst one's probably, sadly, Shamrock Freddy, just because of the stupid doo-doo paint. But besides that, I'd say all these figures are pretty good. Just thought it'd be nice to compare them. So here's this entire wave so far. Again, missing Livewire Freddy. Don't know when I'm gonna get to review him, but as you can see, Shamrock Freddy very easily has the most paint and the best paint. Of course, that's not very hard to do when your competition is but yeah, they did do a pretty good job on his paint job, even if the mouth paint looks pretty off. But yeah, honestly, I'm liking this wave. I like this wave. I still like it. I do think it could be much better, though. Specifically, this figure and this figure I'm unhappy with. But honestly, not the worst thing. They've definitely done worse waves. Cool. I don't know. Don't have anything else to say. Here's Shamrock Freddy. Or Shrek Freddy. Yup, there he is.